Hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an awesome day, and today, well, we're in my shop room, my small business room, because, well, I was already in here working all day. I figured I'll just film a video in here too. So today we're going to do unfiltered opinions on new makeup releases, but this time we're going to switch up and it's going to be an indie edition. So we're going to talk about indie makeup releases. Typically I just go on Trampy's page, see what the big brands are popping out, you know, see what they're doing, but today we're going to go indie version because I feel like I just did unfiltered opinions a couple videos ago. And I wanted to make this one a little bit different. Also, really quickly before we get started with today's video, I do want to give a quick shout out to my small business, since a lot of these makeup brands are small businesses. Let's make that correlation here. I do have a small business, theopencrib.com. This is my room where I make a lot of these products. There's my heat press. There's my Etsy stock. My rest of my stock's on this wall. But I do have a small business. It is spooky and sweet all year long. If you're not super into Halloween-y things, there are other things on the website as well, including healing stones and things. So, and wax melts. I love wax melts. They're super fun. I have tons of things. So check it out. I'd appreciate it. And also you can use code DEAD for 15% off right now, exclusive to people who watch this video. So I'll leave that open for a couple days, but let's go ahead and get started with the makeup now. You know, honestly, this set background, like, not the cutest, look at the roll of paper down there, but the lighting in here is kind of solid, actually. So I'm going to this page called Indie Makeup Hotspot to find these releases. The indie makeup page that I was following before hasn't posted since May, so I'm going to try this one instead of like Trampy, which is usually the bigger brands, like I said. So first thing is from Made by Mitchell, which is Mitchell's makeup line. I've heard good things, but I haven't tried it myself. This is the new Where's the Mangoes collection. I love mangoes. Let me know your favorite fruit down below. I love mango flavored things, but also banana is a solid flavor, solid scent for anything. I want to know your favorite fruit. It's very important to me, because you say some wild shit, I'm not going to know what to think. But this collection includes an eyeshadow palette with 18 shades, including 15 highly pigmented mattes and 3 metallic finishes. I will say that's a lot of mattes compared to shimmers, which is a little bit surprising, but also solid mattes are hard to come by, so I'm here for it. There's also 6 liquid blushes, $14 each. And then there's also, the blushes look like weird colors, they're like the yellow, there's like a gold, there's like, I don't know, these are weird colors. There's also some Graph Ink liquid liners. There's 6 colors of those. They look really pretty and they all kind of match this kind of tropical oasis situation here. Let's talk about the palette. The on the front of the palette I don't really like. I kind of wish it said like the name of the collection a little bit, but the palette itself is fun. It's a traditional rainbow palette, I would say. But traditional rainbow palettes usually have way too many shimmers and not enough mattes. So you have like really pretty shimmers, but there's nothing to go in your crease like matte wise. So I think this is smart as far as the rainbow palette goes. Personally, I wish there was more yellow and more orange. There's only 1 yellow and 1 orange in here. Yeah, I wish there was more orange, personally. But it is a nice range of shades. You get like 4 different greens, which is great. And I think it also would pair well with the blues or the yellow situation here. So it's cute. The blushes, these things, those are some weird colors. But the graphic ink liners look really cool. However, the ink liner box reminds me a lot of Juvia's Place. Next up is from Unearthly Cosmetics, and this is called the new Vitality eyeshadow palette. It has 24 colorful shades featuring mattes and shimmers. This launches on 8/12, so when you're seeing this, it's already out. This looks really pretty. I will say that it's a lot of light shades. I think maybe the purple background is a little throwing me off here, but I do feel like it's a lot of lighter shades in here. But it looks cute, but it's nothing I'm gonna run out and get. I feel like for me, again, we have one like limey yellowy kind of shade and a matching shimmer, which is nice. But then we also have other shades like this olive that doesn't match anything. So I don't know, and this orange doesn't match anything either. It's a little weird color scheme wise, but there's also a lot of really pretty colors in here as well. This packaging is very eye-catching. This packaging itself, super, super eye-catching. Okay, so let's talk about it. I have not tried this brand before, but it is called the Collective Cosmetics. This is called the Dextrocardia palette. It includes 12 shades, which mattes and 2 pressed, includes mattes, shimmers, and 2 pressed glitter shades. It's mirrored and has a magnetized closure. Retails for $29. I love a magnetized closure. It feels luxurious. When your palette like closes itself, I love that. I don't know why, it's very satisfying for me. I like it a lot. Let's talk about the actual palette itself though. Packaging, very eye-catching. Got these bright, bold, and like neon contrasts of blues and whites with the pink splash. I think it's really cool looking. A little more on the grungier side, which I'm here for. And then I look at the inside of the palette and I kind of wish it was a little more blue, just because of how strong the presence of the blue is on the cover. However, it does have 2 poppin' blue shades. The pressed glitters, the pink's pretty, the other one's kind of just like on the subtle side. I feel this for me, if it's going to be 2 pressed glitters in here, maybe make the other one bold as well, or like an icy white situation. This one's just kind of like a peachy, not the prettiest moment with this color scheme. The rest of it though, the mattes and the regular shimmers, so pretty. It kind of looks like a Valentine's Day palette with a little bit of blue, and I really enjoy it. I think the one purple like lavender shade in there are a little weird, but also that would look beautiful just all over your crease with this kind of silver shimmer on your lid. So it's bold, it's exciting, it's different, and it's only $29, so I feel like that's pretty good too. I've also been experimenting with the idea of using pressed glitters more. I need to get a new glitter glue. My glitter glue is from Too Faced and it's like 6 years old because I've only ever used one. I think I need to get a new glitter glue and try it. However, removing glitter from my face is the worst part. Like, it looks cool as shit when it's on your face, right? But when it comes time to taking it off and it makes a mess and it's, I just can't live like that. I'm thinking about just taking my lashes off after I have glitter on my eyelids and put tape all over my eyelid and take it off that way. Might have to try that though, because I like the idea of something bold on the lid like that, but the cleanup has always deterred me away from glitter. This brand is a new one that I have not seen before, so I'm gonna give them a follow real quick, but this one is from Fantasy Cosmetica. So this palette is called the Sorcerer palette. It is 9 pigmented shades. I like a smaller palette full of shades, especially if I'm not familiar with the brand. Like, it gives me a chance to try some shades that I really like without getting a giant, enormous palette that's overly priced. This comes out on August 12th, so when you're seeing it, it's already out. Includes 4 mattes, 1 duochrome, and 4 multi-chromes. Ooh, multi-chrome sounds fun. Okay, so this palette, the Sorcerer palette, I think is really pretty. It's a lot of pinks and has a little bit of purple to deepen things up. I think it's fun. I like the aqua, I like the green, and the green shimmery duochrome situation. I think the green, like the olivey green shimmer, a little bit weird. However, I don't know what the duochrome shifts to, so it might fit perfectly on that shade. I think it's fun. I like it. It's a little bright for me. I like things a little, you know, not pink, but it works. And also the Sorcerer theme is very pretty. I don't know why. I mean, I know this whole indie makeup video is probably just gonna be palettes, but like, I like to see what individuals come up with for like palette color stories, unlike like a giant Too Faced brand or something. I feel like it's so much more unique what smaller brands do with color stories. Sometimes it doesn't work for me, but I like to see where their mind is going with it, you know? This is so pretty. Now, this is a makeup brand. It's a bigger makeup brand that I've crushed over many a times on my channel before, you guys. I have a crush on this brand and they have done it again. It's a small little baby palette here, but she pretty. Okay, so this is Colored Rain. You know, I love Colored Rain stuff. I feel like their eyeshadow formula is really good. Their liquid lipstick formula is so good and no one ever talks about it. Like, someone has to talk about their liquid lipstick formula besides me. Please, it's really bomb. And their shades are so unique. This is their new Secret Garden collection. It includes a 6-pan eyeshadow palette with all 6 matte shades. Now, the color story, gorgeous. It is gorgeous. I love this color story. I think it's for the Secret Garden collection. It's super, super pretty. But for a garden, I want shimmers. I want shimmers, but the color story is so pretty. I love this color story. I could use one more row for some shimmers, though. And then we also have 2 matte liquid lipsticks, more of a terracotta orange situation and more of a red. They're 10 each. And we also have 2 lip liners that are 10 each, or the full collection for 50. The palette is 16. I feel like for an all matte palette, mini palette for 16, that's really good. Also, I remember their liquid lipsticks were like 18 before, especially when they were in Target for a small period of time. They were more expensive. I think they decreased their liquid lipstick price, which sounds better for me. But this is really cute, but I probably won't buy it. I mean, I really like the eyeliner and everything, but I just want the shimmers, you know? But I feel like if you don't care about the shimmers, it's beautiful. This is beautiful. I've never seen this brand before, but this is beautiful because it's so my aesthetic. So this is from the brand called the Trampy Vamp. They have 5,000 followers here on Instagram. They don't post very often. Their last post was on July 22nd, and it was about this new thing. However, the rest of their posts are like kind of sexy, kind of alternative. I like the idea. I'm gonna have to see what else they have on their site, but let's talk about this new thing while we're here. This is the new Camille palette. It has a picture. Oh, I might have to edit this picture before I post it. It has some exposed breasts and then a head wrap with flowers and like branches on it and then a skull face. But let's talk about the actual palette. It retails for $28. The palette consists of 9 shades featuring 5 duochromes, 2 shimmers, and 2 mattes. I need more mattes in a palette personally. These all are very muted tones, which I don't mind, but they're all muted. Like if you have a couple dusty looking shades, that doesn't make sense to me. But these are very muted tones and they're really pretty. But there's 2 mattes in this palette and they're both blues, and none of the duochromes really pull blue. The 2 shimmers don't pull blue at all. I love the artwork. I like the idea. I like the theming of this brand that I see so far. And I do like the cool tone shades. But I need more mattes. Like what am I supposed to do with all these duochromes and no mattes? I was trying to be nice. You never want to be mean to a smaller business. That's not helpful for anybody because it actually hurts someone's feelings. But I got a bone to pick with this palette, you guys. No disrespect to the brand, but it's unfiltered opinions. I'm not going to hold back, you know. It is what it is. This is from Lovelace_Cosmetics. I followed them, apparently, already. Because they probably posted something cute that I really liked, but this I do not like. I love the movie Interview with a Vampire. You know, I love that movie so much. I really tried to get Artemis, our new kitten, or Artemis to be called Armand. I really wanted Anubis to be called Armand because I just love that movie. And we were sticking with A names, and Armand is an amazing character. It didn't work out. Cortland hates the name. But I'm just saying that I love Interview with a Vampire, also The Queen of the Damned, because I do have a cat named Akasha. I mean, these things are pretty clear. But this Interview with a Vampire themed palette called Live Forever by Lovelace Cosmetics looks nothing at all in the realm of the Anne Rice vampire world. It doesn't. It just doesn't match. It's neon yellow, neon green, neon blue, bright red. The bright red's pretty. The bright purple. Some kind of mauve pink shade. Like in an aqua shade. Like, okay, first of all, why would Lestat de Lioncourt be called, or be a color that is like an icy aqua? Make it make sense, because it doesn't. Make it make sense. It doesn't. New Orleans, kind of a silvery shade, I can deal with that. Claudia being a bright yellow, she's not a nice child. I wouldn't see anything happy and bright about her, you know? Evil being a shade name, being a lime green, I don't understand. Louis being a blue, I could see that, but I prefer to see like a very pastel pale blue. The bright cobalt blue for Louis doesn't really make sense for me either. God Kills being purple. Why? Paris being the mauve pink, I could see that, I guess. You know, it's fine. Drink being bright red, fine. Immortality looks like the shade is, being kind of a dustier burgundy. Okay, so I can agree with like 3 of the shade names here. But Interview with a Vampire is not a bright, outstanding, colorful movie in any part of it. So make it make sense. Because it doesn't. It's $29.99, not a bad price for an indie eyeshadow palette. Very limited edition, there's only 50 available. And if we can't tell already, I will not be one of those 50, because it can't just be a random, it looks like you bought a random palette and you named the shades according to what you wanted it to be. Not that you picked out the shades for it specifically, because it doesn't look like that at all. Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted to be positive in this video, but I'm also not here to lie. This is unfiltered for a reason. So, yeah, Interview with a Vampire palette, no, make it make sense. Make it actually, like, take a palette that wasn't already pre-existing, because it looks like it's already a pre-existing palette. You just wanted to make it work. Like, I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying that's what it looks like. It does not look like it correlates with the movie whatsoever. Tell me, you know what, comment down below, tell me you agree with me, and then tell me your favorite fruit. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Again, I'm not trying to rag on any indie brands here, you know, helpful feedback, hopefully, for anything. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Let me know if there's any indie brand I should check out and review down below. I'd appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great and lovely day wherever you are. Bye, guys.